Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. I am your host, Renovate, and today, guys, is episode number 5. And we've gotten a lot done between videos, guys, as usual. I haven't live streamed since, I think, Saturday night or something like that. But yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, let me know by clicking that like button. Or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because that always lets me know as well. And if you do subscribe, I will subscribe back to your channel. It doesn't matter if you just have pictures or likes or no videos. It doesn't matter. I just think it's kind of cool. So anyways, today, guys, we're going to be working on 2 really cool things. And then I'm going to show you what's actually in front of me and how our little island is turning out. So episode number 5, guys, coming up. Hope you enjoy it. Alright, guys, let's get started on this episode number 5. So yeah, I did this last episode. I think I showed it to you guys. I've added a couple little more things like some shrubs, some little decorations and stuff like that. I did have some of these cool lamps that we got as a reward. I can't remember what it was from, but it was from the quest book. So I've been putting those around. I've just been tidying up. So as you know, last time, guys, I think we worked on setting a magnum torch because we got really fed up with getting killed. And actually, we started off the episode by getting killed. And I put one right here, right underneath my face. Team self high five, slap the high five right there. But for some reason, I thought these things had a 64 block radius, and I guess it's 128. So as you can see down there, there's a magnum torch down there, and then there's one behind me. And if you look at those little blue dots, that's the extent of 64 blocks, a radius, or diameter actually, and it's actually 128, so we actually don't need that one, and we don't need the one that's behind me. But the other thing that we did between videos, just real quick, I'm going to give you a quick tour because if you didn't watch the live stream, I just want to get you guys caught up. But this is my greenhouse that I'm making right now. On this side is going to be probably Botania. We'll probably set it up to automate the flowers, and then on this side, I'm not quite sure. We'll just maybe make a zen garden or something, like with sand and some cactus. I don't know, something. The tree harvester is set to turn off. I did have this switched over to shear leaves, so we could make some more dirt, which that is already good. But yeah. Over here is what's been changed. I've added 2 new buildings to my island. This is going to be the applied energistics area. I actually used quartz slabs because we've been getting so much nether quartz from, and I really didn't have a use for it. So we made these quartz slabs. I didn't waste them. I just sawed them in half. And then we did these cool little windows here. This is just sawing down the same thing, and we made little micro blocks, and I got some windows. So all the machines will sit here on the outside. I use the panel for the outside wall only because it allows me to get behind it like this. Yeah. But that's kind of cool. And then under here is just a big basement. It's completely surrounded underneath by a wall because we're going to run most of our cables underground. I'm not going to worry too much about being pretty this time. But, you know, if it is pretty, then it's pretty. I don't really care. We got to put some glass up there. That's just the roof part. And then this is the outside. I did a little detail on the top of those columns. And then this is the drop-off. I went ahead and expanded our perimeter. If you look on our map, our perimeter got a little bit bigger. It was only about to here, and then it kind of stopped right there. So we kind of added this perimeter just in case I fall off on this upper part. I don't necessarily fall off the world. So yeah, this is our applied energistics building, and I don't know if we'll get to it today. I think we might get at least maybe one thing in it. I don't know. This is this is not a church. It has a tower, but this is just going to be our storage building. If you remember correctly, we had all our storage chests here, or I mean our compacting drawers here. They were sitting out here, so I moved them into here. Got the same setup on the back. Nothing's changed. Just extended the pipe, and eventually we're going to get some of this over here cleaned up, and this is actually going to be another building right here. It might stay just this stuff, might just make it a little bit more tidier, and then like I said, we extended this over so we didn't fall off the earth. The one thing I did do in this little building here is I created this little Quasimodo type tower. You go up so high, and then there's a little trapdoor, and then you go up a little bit higher, and then you're up here, and this goes up, and it's lit up at night. But it's kind of cool, and I might end up putting, it only says we're only in 84 blocks up. I was hoping I would, I didn't really pay attention to it when I was building it, but I was hoping to get up to like 100 so we could do some windmills and stuff, alternate power, but that's going to be good enough for right now. So yeah, these are my new two buildings, or my two new buildings, something like that. The other thing I did, I just added this little window front to make this look like its own little storefront here. But we did get a couple more machines set up, and they're just coming right off of the energy cell. These things stay completely filled, which is really cool. But yeah, let me go over the machines. We created a magma crucible. We also created an energetic infuser, and if you know what this is used for, then you might have a clue what we're going to do today. We also did a fluid transposer. It's got energized glowstone in it, and I'll show you why in a second. I got the induction smelter. It's got fluxed electrum ingots in it, but you can't figure out why I have those. And then, of course, we got the two pulverizers in our furnace. So this stuff here is just here because I have nowhere else to put it, but we are going to put it somewhere else. I shut down our fishery because it's just basically pointless. It doesn't really do anything. And so yeah, let me get a couple things in my bag and get ready to get moving, and I'll be right back. So I put this glowstone in here, and I'm not sure, you know, I did this with the redstone too. I put redstone in here, and it got to about this point, and then it stopped. And it looks like the glowstone's going to do the same thing. And one of the reasons, I have a bucket here, but one of the reasons I was trying to do this, and maybe you guys out there might know, there's a pick called the Illuminati. There it is. The Illuminati. This is kind of cool. I like these because this one's got 10 attack damage. What I was going to make is the Cutlass, only because it's got a lot of modifiers on it, and the durability is really good. There's some other ones that are better than this, but I just thought this one would be cool to get. I like the color on it. But if you click on the individual items, so this is the casting table, and it says molten lumion, and it shows here that the only way to make it is by using energized glowstone, molten tin, which would be 2 ingots, and actually 3. It's 3 ingots, and then 1 molten silver. So on the recipes where you have this being energized energized redstone or destabilized redstone, you can actually just put this in a crafting table and craft it together. But this did not want to work that way, and I can show you if I don't know if I do have the tin. So if I look on here again, if we look at the recipe, it is 1 silver, 3 tin, and a bucket of glowstone, right? So here's my bucket of glowstone. Here is I said 1 silver and 1, 2, 3 tin, right? Nothing. Didn't make anything. So I don't know if it's a pattern, maybe. Oh, there it is. Awesome. I don't know why I never even thought about that. So let's go ahead and cook this crap up. Let's throw some of this in here and make some more. Let's get this out of here. I think 8 is enough to make one of the big pieces, I'm imagining. Let's see, it gives me 4. Yeah, so it's not doubling them or anything like that. So let's put that in there. Let's see if I got any pulverized tin anywhere. Oh, I didn't want you to see that. Oh well, party's over. Here's what we're going to be doing today, guys. I've been working quite a bit on improving our armor, right? So this is what we come up with, the flux armored plating, and what that makes is the flux infused armor. So this is, of course, the helmet pattern. That's your boots, and this is your chest piece, and that's your pants. And then we've went balls to the wall, almost, maybe to the trim on the wall, with a this will be not the hardened jetpack. What level is this? I think it's the next one up. Jet. It's this one right here. So it's a reinforced jetpack. It's got 2 million RF. It's really cool. The next one up is this one, which is 10 million RF. And we just need to make, you know, a lot more hard stuff. So, but I don't have enough stuff to make that right now. But we'll make this one, right? So we'll have a cool jetpack, a cool armor set, and then we're going to power these up with our energetic infuser, and then we're going to take off somewhere where I need obsidian and make a square, which would be the Nether, because I want to go see what's in the Nether. And we also have a quest where you got to go into the Nether. So let's try that. Let's go power these things up. I did want to go over here and grab some tin, I believe, if I remember correctly. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. And let's go like this, and do like that. And then let's go back over here and go down in our building. And let's throw some of that crap in there. Okay, while we're doing that, for whatever reason, this thing doesn't seem to get a lot of power out of this. So I'm going to disconnect it, right? And then we are going to put it here, but we need to make this an output, I think. I'm pretty sure. So we need to click on that, and then, is this the front facing? Is that the flat side? It looks like, no, it's not. Where's the flat side? I'm guessing it's on the back. How is this set up? So the top would be an input. So this must be the back, which would be this. There we go, cool. So I want to put this on this. And let's see, let's power up a jetpack first. Oh my god. Well, that took every bit of it. Holy crap. And that's draining that. But that's okay, because that has 2 million in it. And this thing needs 2 million. But, yeah, how much does our 400,000? Oh, god. Okay, well, we'll let that charge up. So let's go ahead and grab our silver, or our tin, whatever the heck we were doing. And do we still have our silver with us? Is it still right here? Yeah, it's still right here. So we just need to do this, and this, and this. And then grab our bucket and put our bucket in here, like that. And then let's get some more of this, and we'll try to make that cool weapon, because I'd like to have a nice little weapon when we go exploring in the Nether, just in case we need it, right? So let's put this in here. I guess I could make the sword that goes with this outfit, or this pack, but I think this would be cooler. This actually will allow us to upgrade that weapon. So let's go ahead and put one more bucket. Hopefully we have enough for one more bucket. Looks like we have enough for quite a bit of buckets. 10 more buckets. Holy crap. This destabilized red, or this energized glowstone, man, if I could freaking talk, is really cool. It flows uphill if you guys have never ever used it, but check it out, it's pretty sweet. So you know what, I just realized I can't make the cutlass. Nope, I can't make the cutlass because we need a full guard, and the full guard is usually only found in the villages. Crap. Or unless that's a full guard. I can't. Let's get my thing off. Nope, none of those are full guards. Crap. Okay, so we'll probably just make maybe the rapier. Maybe let's just type in Illuminati again. What about the rapier? The long sword. 10 attack damage. Still 2,000 durability. Broadsword is 10. And the rapier, which is really good with, it's really fast. That doesn't look good at all. So, man, that sucks. I really wanted to make that. What about this? The cleaver. This is going to chop off all their heads. At least give us a 20% chance up front. What would we like to do? Do we want to chop off heads? I don't need the heads other than wither skeletons later. Let's go down and see how our thing is getting charged. See if it ran out all our batteries. It is completely filled. Good. So that's filled. Now we gotta do our helmet. Oh, this is gonna take forever. In a day. Let's go ahead and put our backpack. Oh, you know what? I didn't even need to make this chest piece. Crap, because this goes on our back. Right? Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Check that out. So we need to press H. Alright, hover. Aww. No hover mode. It says it's on hover mode. That sucks. Let's go into options. Am I recording this? Okay, let's go into options and let's get rid of that activate hover harness. Let's just make this. I have no idea what the frick I make this. A U maybe? I don't really care if that's what that is. Let's click done, back to game. Press H. And oh, there it is. Hover. Yeah! We can fly, guys. Look at me. Woo! All right. Okay, so hi. So back to game. Now we can jump off of things and then look at that. I'm like 99%. That's freaking awesome. Okay, let's go back on here. Is our bronze done? What is that on the top? Oh, it looked like a little different color there. Oops. Bronze. Let's click that. Let's click this. Did we do it? Did we make a thing? Yes, awesome. Did I grab it? I did. So let's go make it. Let's go put it over here. And we're going to make this one or this one? This one. Okay. So we need to put that there, that there, and then that there. Cool! And it has 2 modifiers. Durability sucks, and it's not exactly what we wanted, but that's okay. Let's name it Goldeneye. I don't know. That looks good. Awesome. Bam. Did it say golden eyes on it? No, good. Cool. I don't know how the boost is. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, cool. Hold it down, release, and boost. And then you hover down. That's going to work. Excellent. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, let's turn that off. That's annoying. We do need to eat, though. Alright, let's check this out. Let me get these all charged up, and when we get back, we'll get ready to go to the Nether. Be right back. Alright, so that took forever. Let's get in here. Everything is powered. Our boots are powered. Our pants are powered. Our shirt and our helmet. We got our backpack here. And I think, before we leave, even though it's only got like, it's at 96%. Let's go ahead and charge this to the fullest. Boom, we're done. Good, awesome. We'll have to upgrade that or find another way to make an alternate power source. Alright, so what we need to make... Excuse me, I about choked to death. What we need to make now is a flint and steel. So we need iron. Let's just take 2 in case we lose it. And we need some flint, which I know we got a crap load of because there's a barrel over here. And... I didn't need a whole stack. Oh, let me show you this. Remember we were having all these problems with this bogging this red chest down, and I had to keep taking it out of here and put it in here. Well, I just did a little item filter with those 3 things, and now it all gets put into a trash can now, so I don't have to put it back in there. So that works out pretty cool. So yeah, we already got this thing ready. I went ahead and built it. I didn't really need to make it this big. We usually don't use them, or we usually don't make the corners, but I just thought it would look nice here. So we put it here, and I put some fences here just in case the mobs spawn in and try to... Alright, there we go. Come back through. So we need to make a flint and steel, which is actually flint and iron. And then let's go ahead and make a second one. Awesome. And then I actually want to take some cobblestone with me. Because I went to a website, and I'll put a link to it in the description, and it actually will tell you how to make a portal back to this one. Because our islands are so close, Rose and Lynx are that way, and Aaron are invisible, and Lounsies is that way. If I go through this and then come back through it, I'm going to end up being at spawn, if I remember correctly, or we end up being over at Rose's base. But there's a way that you can go to this website, and basically you stand here, write down the coordinates, which we can see right there on our map, and then once we get into the Nether, the website tells us where to build a portal at the Nether, inside the Nether, that'll actually bring us back to this spot. So that's what we're going to try. Let's cross our fingers. So let's go ahead and click this. Oh, boom. Okay, man, that scared me. So here's our Nether portal. So let's cross our fingers. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put my jetpack on. There we go. And then we got our sword and everything ready, and we got some food. Good. I'm not gonna take my bag. I'm actually gonna leave the bag here. So let's leave the bag here. I don't wanna lose Oh, I actually clicked it with my bag. That was stupid. There we go. Let's put this in here. And then let's put our quest book. Actually, we need to take our quest book too. Okay. Let's take our quest book. Just pray we don't die. Okay, here we go. Ready? Whew, big breath. Okay, let's do this. Oh no! Oh, oh, awesome. So we're in the Nether. Cool. Alright, so this isn't all. We're in a tainted soil. I was looking for netherrack actually. So here's what we need to do. I wrote it down somewhere, and for whatever reason, I don't have it with me. So crap. Let me go grab it real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. So, anyways, what we need to do is find in the Nether. We need to go to -80. So where are we at right now? We're at -84. So we need to go to -80. That's the wrong way. So we actually need to go behind there. So let's go ahead and... Oh my god. There we go. Make sure we don't step on anything or fall through. There we go. Let's get around here to the back side. And get a little block lag here. You see that, guys? And then... So... Here's 80. Bam. Which block is it? This one? Oh, this one. Okay. -80. Then 152. This way? This way? Excellent. That's this way. Cool. Okay, guys. I got this built. Let's test it out real quick. I just want to make sure that it does work. So let's... Crap. There we go. Let's click this. And boom, so this should take us right back to our base. I am on hover mode, so if we do go through and start falling, I can immediately start flying. Cross your fingers, and awesome! Right where we wanted it to go. Sweet, so let's go back in. And it takes us back to our place. Cool, so that works excellent. So, let's look into our quest book. And there is a quest to get to the Nether. And let's see, is it under this one, I think? So this one, it says go to -155, 88, 141. So -155. That would be that way? Yep. So we got to go that way. Actually, let's just press J. So we need to go to a -155. So that is way over here. And then, what was the other coordinate? 141. So let's look again. So -141. So it's pretty much like right there. There's 140. Cool, so we just need to dig straight. So let's start digging. We came all the way here, so let's find a surprise, but there's nothing here. So, I'm gonna pick half a heart. It doesn't say what that reward bag is. I'm gonna select the half a heart. And it's gonna say the end is a lie. Completed. What does this mean? Oh, I have ender. Detection task. You may have noticed that there are no strongholds, or if you didn't notice, you might have guessed, and if you didn't guess, blah blah blah. So how does a fine young adventure to the end cake? Tasty teleportation. You can refill your cake by right-clicking on it with an ender eye. Interesting. Let's claim that. And Dimensional Explorer. Sweet. So there's the last millennium, the deep dark, and a soul dimension. So we might do the deep dark only because that would allow us to go ahead and mine. That would be a great idea. So we're almost done with this, 90% done with that. I don't think, it says we got some of that stuff too. So I'm really curious to see what's up further? I don't want to die, but I'm really curious to go up further. So let's do this. I'm trying not to hit any ores because I don't want them to explode. Seems like every time we get one, it wants to explode. Let's do this. And hopefully this is the top. Let's get through here. Let's see if we can get... Doesn't seem... Seems like maybe if I went that way, we might be close to the edge. If you look on my map, you can actually see some light. Yeah, there's some light. So let's see if we can bust out of this place. Oh. Ooh. That's looking nice. Oh wow. There we go, guys. Let's go here. Let's dig down. There we go. Alright, so what I want to see is if these guys are aggressive. Let's see if they are. They are not aggressive. Good. Good, because there's a lot of them right there. Cool. Doesn't look like they're going to be very aggressive, which is great. I see a wisp down there, which I don't want to get involved with, but I do see lots of glowstone. So it doesn't look like the Nether is that much different than the normal one. Let's take a fly over here. I don't really want to get involved with that dude. There's some upside down trees. That's cool. I just got some spider. Oh, there's a gas. We don't need to go near him. Yeah, let's not go that way. Tell you what, guys, let's go ahead and head back home. So the thing was last millennium or deep dark. So let's look at the recipes for both. So dark. Okay, here's the portal of the deep dark. We need quadruple compressed cobblestone and unstable ingots. How on earth are we going to get unstable ingots if we don't have a division sigil? If you place a regular unenchanted book below the sigil, it'll remove one level from each enchantment. If you wish to find out yourself, blah blah blah. Spoilers if you wish to get a detailed instruction. Finally, when the altar is dark inside, I don't want to know that. So I don't know how we're going to get that, because I don't know how we're going to get a division sigil. Because I think the only way you can get that is through chests and stuff, if I remember correctly. Division. Yeah, I don't think you can craft these at all. Yep, so we might have to do... That's unfortunate, unless we can figure out a way to do that. Let's try the last millennium, which is right there. And this is burnt quartz. We can make that. Carved eminence stone. Stone, dye, ender pearl. This we might be able to do. The only problem is, if you've ever been to the last millennium, it's basically what we have now. It's just a void world, which isn't going to help us at all. I'd really like to get to the Nether, or not the Nether, but the deep dark. So we might have to come up with a way of doing that. Interesting. Okay. So because we're not going to be fighting anything, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my stand. Bam, 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 bam. Awesome. And we don't need anything else. Let's see. How much time do we got left? We got, let's go ahead and do something real fast. Let's go over to power grid. Well, that's not it. Storage wars. Is this one of these it? Nope, none of those are it. Where was it at? Let's go. I do want to do applied engineering, applied logistics. Let's see what it takes to make the growth accelerator real quick. Just curious, because it's going to require a lot of power. So let's type in applied. Let's do growth accelerator. Where's it at? I see it. I don't see it. There it is right there. So we need iron. We need to make ME cables. We need to make flux crystals, which that's not too hard. And then quartz glass, that's really easy. And then these cables, which is this, and this. So that's all pretty easy stuff, other than the flux crystals, which we'd have to make a boatload of. But the one thing we need to make an energy acceptor, and that's for sure. And that wouldn't be too hard. So let me get a couple things real quick. We'll make a couple machines, and then we'll just go and do that one quest, and then we will wrap up this episode. Be right back. Alright, flux crystals are made. So let's go ahead and get this block made. I want to make that out of that, so I just need one. Let's get rid of that. And then what else? You know what? Let's go ahead and stack the stuff that we need in this one. And then we'll work on this one. So what else do we need? We need 4 pieces of iron. Do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what else do we need? We need some quartz glass, which is really easy. We should be able to have that. There's 4 pieces. I don't want to waste my glass, so it requires 2. Let's do this and this. And then the 2 cables. So we need to make the cables. Well, that's cool. It's already all on the same page. So I know it's the little quartz fiber. There it is right there. So we need to make that. So that makes 3 of those. Good. We're going to have to make a bunch of this between episodes too, because I'll probably live stream that, because we're going to need to start our whole ME system. So let's do that. Let's get that, and then bam, cool. That's all we needed. All right, so let's go ahead and put these here. This one here and here, and now we have our growth crystal chamber. Awesome. Let's turn that in, and bam. Oh, we need to make the charger too. Well, crap. So let's look at the charger. I didn't even read that part of the quest. And let's look, see, is this the charger? Cool. So, oh, that's simple. We have all that already. Or we don't have any iron. Let's run over here to our storage. What will be nice is when we get, oh, I didn't need that one. I actually needed that one. Do we got enough room for that one too? We don't have any room at all. Let's see, let's put this one back. And then grab that one. There we go. Cool. Oh, we got 2 of them. That's okay. Oh, what happened there? I'm working faster than the computer. Bam. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go back over here, and let's make this thing right there. Bam. Now I need 1. Cool. Alright, now let's turn it in. So it's probably going to give us a pure search quartz crystal. That'd be sweet. Do we have any room for it first? No, we do not. So let's do this. Let's put that here, and then that there. That's my bag I need for later. Here's our power supply. This is actually what we're going to be doing for power. I'm going to make a bunch of tier 3, and that's what's going to power our whole MB building. So we're going to put those on the roof and power down through the sides. So let's put our cables up here and put that in there and that in here. This is all good stuff right there. So let's turn in this. Cool. Got a reward. Awesome. And then that goes to a growth accelerator. This is the crystal growth chamber. To grow and purify crystals without need of puddles. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, well, I had this in my mod sauce episode. So there's Link. Say hi, Link. So we're going to be able to make this real quick. Let's go ahead and make this real quick if it's easy. I think, if I remember correctly, it's a bunch of these. So let's look real quick. If it is, then we'll probably do that in the next episode. Let me see if I can find it. Where's it at? Do you see it? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. That's the crystal growth. Why am I not seeing it? Maybe it's part of AE2 stuff. I think it's what it's called. AE stuff. There it is. Wireless connector, growth chamber. Yeah, it's a bunch of these. So we'll probably do that next episode, guys. But we did get enough in here to get enough quests. What the heck is that? Culinary generator. Let's say awesome. Alright, so that's probably going to be it for today, guys. I'm going to play around with Link here for a little bit, but hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, click that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. This has been episode number 5, guys. Agrarian Skies 2, and I will see you in the live feed, or I'll see you next episode.